All right, guys. So I'm gonna talk about this. Now, I have mentioned this before in the past, and this was about panhandlers versus someone that's truly homeless and just trying to survive out there in the world. Well, long story short, it was this guy that sometimes he'll come past at my job and he'll tell me a lot of different things. At first, I didn't know he was like homeless, but I guess he's kind of is, but he does live in a car, but he also helps out people that is even more homeless, if that makes sense. Somebody that, unfortunately don't have a car and just trying to survive the streets out there. And he seemed like a really cool guy, and he just tells me, his past and all that, and all the things that happened. And like I would see this guy sometimes he'll bring these different people in, and he claims that he have helped somebody got clean, 4 days clean um, of heroin and stuff. So I guess he's like some person that is like just helping the homeless out there. Just and I start to realize one thing, that most of the people that are homeless, usually it could be like either they have drug problems or they just either financially issues. I mean, it could be a lot of reasons, but a lot of the times it could be just someone that simply just was down on their luck and was, shooting up needles and stuff, and um fell into that path. And and it's just nobody's out there that's trying to, that's able to do anything about it. Because sometimes when someone is addicted to that type of stuff, like addicted to drugs, it's just nothing you can really do by yourself. It is extremely difficult, and maybe it can be done, but I don't know. I just know if somebody is get into that stuff, it's almost impossible doing that out, like just cold turkey in and out by yourself. Like you really need that support. And I guess, based on his experience, he went through the same thing, and he's trying to get that out, helping people and stuff. So I guess he's like homeless, but he's also helping other people. And that's great. I mean, I guess there's like a whole community of people that's out there, that's homeless, that's also like try to help each other. Like, hey man, this location is better. We could go. Like he would tell me, hey, he set up, like not really set up, but he have a better location. Oh, this is 24 hours. Cameras around, it's more safer. You rather be around there than to be out in the middle of the woods, and you could potentially get attacked by people and stuff, or maybe a bear or something. It's just it's just interesting that there are people out there that's really trying to help, and that's just really trying to help these people. And I know he's just one person. He can't like do it all. And unfortunately, I guess today he just got extremely, to the point, not like panhandling or asking money, but he was like asking people for, like, I guess like gas to get around places and stuff. And he was just he was just down in his luck, and it just made me think, like, wow, like, when I made that video last time, I wasn't like bashing on like people that was homeless. It was more of the panhandling. But sometimes it's hard to even tell anymore if somebody's truly homeless or somebody that's truly panhandling just to get money on the side. And it just really made me think, like, it's like you got these people that the community that it opened my eyes up a lot. And he did came up to me and asked me like if I could help with gas and stuff like that. But unfortunately, don't I just don't got it. Like, I cannot always be there for and I know I'm just one person. I cannot help a community of people like that everywhere. And I got my own life too. And I know, like, unfortunately, that one person, like, he, like, made a mistake and got into the drugs. And that's that's something. And again, I'm just one person that's just trying to work. Don't put me in that position where like you're forcing me, like I have to try to help the people in need, because there's always going to be someone that needs more than you, and you may be fortunate in situation like, I'm having car issues too. I mean, I don't know when my car can break down. I do got a family to raise and things like that too. I mean, these people are just out there on their own, and luckily they don't have to deal with like a family or anything. But it's just, what I'm just trying to say is that I feel horrible, but I can't financially support people like that all the time. Like, I've done it enough in the past. Like, I would go around and I would just be handing people out, a dollar or two, $3, $4. Like, here you go, here you go. And some people would just take advantage of me, and they'll say, hey, here you go, here you go. And, the guy that I was, that he was talking to, he told me he wanted some cigarettes, and I was like, no, I can't just buy you cigarettes like that, man. Like, and like the same ones that's helping these people out there. And I guess I understand it could be stressful out there and stuff, but I just, come on. I know maybe you want some food, that's fine, help you, but I can't do it, man. I don't put me in this position. It just makes me feel so horrible, and I don't want to be looked at like, oh, well, this guy, he's working, he can't even spare a couple of change to somebody that's in need. I'm trying, okay? Like, I worked really hard as well. Like, I know there's some people that, again, that is in a position that unfortunately can't get out of, and they try. I mean, there are again, I'm not sure, like Salvation Army, and you got other like a church groups, organizations. Those are places that can actually maybe try to guide you and help you through these things. So maybe try seeking out that, or like, I'm pretty confident there are groups and like soup kitchens and all that stuff there, but I'm just one person, and putting this all on me is just, I can't do it. I can't drive you around. I can't do all that. And it just kind of makes me think, okay, well, damn, am I really, is this person really do need help? I maybe he was just really desperate, and he was asking for help, and he just don't know what to do anymore. And he was starting to get to the point where he was getting kicked off the property, and I feel so bad. Again, this was at my job. He was getting, threatened to kick. Every police came over there and kicked him off the property. And at the same time, I feel horrible because this person is trying to, maybe he's just really trying to be a savior to the other homeless people out there. And I don't know what to do. Like, I try doing things. I donate sometimes. I help people that's in need. But if I keep helping there, who's gonna help me? Like, I can't. Again, it's just a hard decision. I can't help you. I hate to say this, I just can't. I know there's people that needs the money, and I know there's people that needs rides. I see it all the time. There are people that's in need of things, and unfortunately, they either lost a lot of stuff, or just a house fire and don't know what to do and stuff, and maybe no backup. But I mean, I'm not an organization. Like, I'm not an organization that can do those things. And I don't know, guys. Like maybe in the future I will open up a soup kitchen, because that was something I always have promised myself, that if I were to be in a good, fortunate position, I will open up a local soup kitchen, and I will, the very least, feed the unfortunate out there. And and I would just have it open up a certain time, and I'll just have a couple of people running it, and just not when I mean not just soup. I would try to feed them like a decent meal. Now I know they may be going right back out in the street, but I don't. I mean, I could maybe provide shelter and stuff. Like again, if I have the budget for it, but I cannot do it working at a damn gas station. Like I barely can feed my own self. Like I barely can feed my family and my own self and like I can't just split that apart and help everyone else in need if I'm the one that need it too. Like, and I know that sounds selfish, but what do I do? Like, what can I do? Like, do you really expect one man, I'm not Superman out there. And I know the person was sadly upset because I couldn't either get him his cigarettes or gas money and stuff. But it gets to the point where, okay, I help you. You know I'm already struggling trying to. You think I want to work third shift at night? I don't want to work third shift all night long. I'm doing it just for my family. Like I do it so I can have more time during the day, so I can be able to, I have to sacrifice that sleep so I can be there for them during the day. And at least, if I have time to sleep, I will. But again, I'll be able to do different things throughout the day with them, which is why I work overnight and suffer like that. But I mean, I hate to be a jerk, but that's your life. Like whatever decisions you made in the past, and I don't know, maybe it's a good decision, maybe it's a bad decision, but I can't do nothing about it. Like I mean, that's your life. You either, I don't know, you said something about you was out in the mountains or something, and maybe you went in the military or whatever. Things like a lot of things have happened, and then you're here trying to help everyone. That's cool, and I appreciate you doing that. But I can't help you help everyone else if I don't have the help. Who's gonna help me? Like think about I know this is not like a Darman story where if I just throw my money at everybody and then some random person's going to come out there, whoa, hey, I see you helping the homeless, so here you go. Here's $5,000 for you to open up a soup kitchen or something. Like I can't do that. Like that's not in this world. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, and I don't want to make this video so long, but what I was trying to say was, in this world, I mean, everybody have their unique story, all right? There's always a unique story, and sometimes someone can help you with your unique story, or they may have the same similar story or worse than you, but I don't know what to do, man. Like, I feel like when I was at work, I feel so bad. Like, I feel so horrible. But at the same time, I'm like, what do you want me to do? You want me to, I can't save you. Like, I'm sorry. And then he got, kicked out with the police. I don't know where. Maybe he wanted to go to jail because, honestly, maybe it's a food and shelter at least. But, I mean, you got, maybe try driving, I don't know, a truck or something over the road because at least you have, shelter, food, and a way to work at the same time making money. I digress, all right? But anyway, I didn't mean to make this video so long. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too nice. All right. Maybe I'm just too nice, and there are people out there that if they see that niceness, they'll take advantage of it. And I'm not saying he was, doing it, but I could just tell he was, desperate. He's trying to help all these random people, and I can't help you in your journey. That is your journey. That is your story. My story is the other way. Man, I'm not trying to be funny, but my story's different than yours. I actually have, I got family. If I were to just quit and start helping you guys too, who the hell is going to help me and my family? Because that's not how things work. Like, I can, like if you in the plane, if I put my mask on, I can put your mask on. I cannot put your mask on if I'm on the floor passed out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to like go on so long, but I don't know what to say about this topic. Like, tell me y'all experience, and I hope that y'all didn't have to go through any being homeless or anything, because I understand it can be really struggling, rough out there. I mean, it is 2025 going in 2026. I mean, money's gonna be tight and all that. It's rough. It is rough, but it's just one man. Just one man that cannot do all this on his own, and I cannot be a savior to everyone, okay? I can save some people, but I can't save it all. All right, but anyway, I hope y'all have a good one. It kind of gonna be messing up my mind today, but I had to let that out, all right? Tell me what y'all think. Anyway, bye.